How much does a Honda tune-up cost? Every car has to have a tune-up on a regular basis. The maintenance of your car is a crucial aspect of Honda ownership. The ideal time to have your car inspected is every 6 months. Everyone is aware of how crucial routine maintenance is to a vehicle's longevity. Honda has established a reputation as one of the world's most dependable automakers in recent years. And regardless of whether you drive a sporty Honda Fit, an Accord, or a Civic, maintaining your car properly is essential. Fortunately, Honda tune-ups and repairs are reasonably priced and an excellent strategy to stop serious problems. So, let's learn about Honda tune-up cost. The typical cost of a Honda tune-up is between $150 and $500. There are, however, certain exceptions. For instance, a Honda Accord oil change can just cost $50. On the other hand, a full tune-up for a Honda Ridgeline or Pilot may set you back more than $500. You should therefore always prepare a budget in advance. We advise obtaining multiple estimates for your Honda maintenance. Even better, if you want to save money, you may learn to do some of the services on your own. Many of the projects that are suggested are manageable with some basic mechanical understanding. Dashboard warning lights. Several dashboard warning lights in your automobile are there to let you know when something is wrong. You should have your automobile serviced if the check engine light, low oil pressure light, or any other warning light appears on the dashboard. Additionally, you must stop driving right once if the check engine light begins to flicker. Don't take any chances because this warning suggests a serious malfunction that could result in significant engine damage. Strange noises. If you've ever driven a car, you're familiar with the sound it makes. You should have the car checked out as soon as you hear anything new or unusual. Make a note of the sound's origin and its resemblance to other sounds. This information will be required by the mechanic. When a driver can clearly describe what is happening and knows exactly what is happening, it is always useful. Engine performance issues. The engine starts to run roughly when an automobile requires a tune-up. Initially, you might just see a tiny bit of hesitation, but it can get worse very rapidly. The vehicle will eventually stall or misfire. If the engine stalls, you can also have difficulties starting it again. Reduced fuel economy. Even though it's not always obvious when you are consuming more fuel, it's crucial to pay attention. You can detect problems by regularly analyzing fuel economy, often even before other symptoms appear. You ought to be able to achieve fuel efficiency figures for your car that are reasonably near to what the EPA estimates when everything is functioning as it should. You can tell that the engine isn't operating at its best if there is a noticeable decline. Maintenance Reminder. There is a maintenance reminder feature available on some Honda automobiles. The indicator will turn on after a certain number of miles, alerting you that service is required. A letter code can also be used to specify the kind of service that is required. If your vehicle has the technology, the owner's manual will have more information about it. Factors affecting the Honda tune-up cost. Because there are so many factors at play, it is challenging to determine the overall cost of a Honda tune-up. Here are a few that can significantly alter the cost. Type of tune-up. You can see that there are numerous distinct types of tune-ups based on the information we supplied above. You won't spend a lot of money if all you require is an oil and filter change or a tire rotation. Honda model. Naturally, some automobiles are simpler to work on than others. For instance, a 4-cylinder engine is frequently simpler to maintain than a V6. The harder autos will cost more to get repaired by a mechanic. In addition, the cost may vary depending on the items your car needs. The parts for a little automobile might only cost a few dollars, whereas the larger SUV might need more expensive ones. OEM versus aftermarket parts. It's crucial to address OEM versus aftermarket while we're talking about parts. The OEM part is a reproduction of what was on the automobile when it left the factory and was created by Honda. These components obviously cost more, but you already know how they work. OEM components are used at dealerships, so go there. Aftermarket components are simple to locate and frequently cost less money. These, however, aren't made by Honda, so they might not be as dependable. Before deciding to use aftermarket components, it's crucial to do your homework on the company. Labor costs. The hourly labor rates for mechanics also rely on a number of variables. The pricing will depend on the store's location and type. Additionally, the technician's level of expertise matters. If Tom from down the street works on your automobile, you shouldn't have to pay as much as you would if you went to a dealership. There are 3 major reasons you should tune up your Honda, besides preventing the issues stated before. Improved performance. The consistent operation of your car can be hampered by faulty spark plugs and outdated oil. It will lead to insufficient engine power and ineffective fuel usage. You need to avoid either of them at all costs. You'll get the finest performance possible from your car if you routinely have it tuned, in terms of speed, power, efficiency, and other factors. Avoiding breakdowns and engine replacement costs between $5,000 and $10,000, but you can avoid having to do so by just getting your oil changed. By spending a small portion of that sum, your Honda will continue to function for a very long period. After the car has traveled more than 200,000 miles, having your Honda tuned up every other 6 months will help a lot. Safety. Your safety should always come first. A tune-up will keep your Honda checked for any anomalies and problems. This means that there won't be any breakdowns or accidents when you're riding in your car. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.